nigga, nobody. Never treat me like a sucker, never that. And if them niggas mad cause I ain't fucking with them, tell them niggas I say fuck all y'all. Ain't no bitch, no hoe, no bitch. Now I'm bitch. Never said I was soft, never ever. I'm a player eating shrimp and potato and feeding these top bitches mac.
It's the Black and White Show on the Flint After Dark Network.
Hey, what's good, John?
What's going on? What's going on, Bryce?
Just doing typical white guy shit.
Well, hey, elaborate. What's typical white guy shit?
I just got done feeding my cat.
Okay.
Just applied for a credit card. So, typical boring
typical white guy shit.
Yeah.
I just got through feeding my pit bull.
Oh, I don't know nothing about that.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't got enough melanin for that.
And this the Black and White Show. We Black and White Republicans. This is from the Black and White political perspective.
He's the black guy. I'm the white guy.
What you got for us, Bryce? What you got, man?
Well, you know what? I think we should talk about turning Flint red. I got some things that I would like to discuss about Black Lives Matter, the Chinese Trojan horse that's been infiltrating our culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know, that's basically it, just shitting on BLM.
Man, I got a problem with BLM, man. I got a fucking problem with them motherfuckers, man.
Well, you're not allowed to, according to the news. They say you're not.
Hey, Bryce, fuck that, man. Listen, them motherfuckers' net worth is $42 million.
Oh shit, really?
They listen to me. Their net worth is $42 million. They help all the so-called the minorities, all the what I'm saying. The people that they help live in shacks and neighborhoods. They live in fucking mansions and shit like that. And like I say, their net worth $42 million, man. They're not, what I'm saying? They ain't in it for the money, man. Them motherfuckers ain't helping the community, man. What's her name? Patrice
Cullors.
Patrice Cullors. There you go. She back when during George Floyd, they ran up to her house and the media and she fake crying and all this bullshit when they exposed Black Lives Matter, man. I don't rock with them, man, because like our local Black Lives Matter, they on some bullshit, man. They was doing, I'm gonna tell you like how I feel it, Bryce. They was doing Black Lives Matter rallies in Clio, Flushing.
There's Black Lives in Clio?
Listen, man, who was had a Black Lives rally in Clio. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Flushing, Davidson, Swartz Creek, so forth and so forth. Now, when I was growing up, I grew up in the 80s. Now, when I was growing up, man, I went to Beecher High School. And all these towns I just named, man, they used to call us monkeys, burn crosses, especially in Clio. Burn crosses. They go eat, call us, chase us to the bus after the football games and stuff. It just don't sit right for you to have them rallies in them towns, man. That Black Lives Matter lost me right there.
Yeah, that surprises me. It's funny how it's mainly these like white communities that are really emphasizing Black Lives Matter. I mean, most of the black people I know, they think it's a fucking scam, but I mean, maybe the white people are right. Maybe they're right.
Man, I don't know, man. I think they full of shit, personally. Bryce, I think they full of shit. They in it for the money. Man, what's that you was telling me about? The Chinese motherfuckers giving them money.
Well, okay, so it's kind of a long story. Do you know about Mao Zedong?
Who?
Mao Zedong, the communist leader of China from like the 60s. So I didn't send you this picture, but there is a quote out there where he talks about like the emancipation of the black people will come from the black people, and he basically wanted to he wanted to push black Americans to rebel against the American government. And I find it pretty interesting that Patrice Cullors, that grimace looking motherfucker, she openly praises Mao. And one of the pictures I did send you, it says she gleefully compares her book to Mao Zedong's Little Red Book.
Right.
Yeah, if you read that shit, I mean, you can basically predict what's about to happen. Like he's responsible for over 70 million deaths. And to put that in perspective, that's more than double the amount of Hitler's murders or whatever you call them.
Hey, Bryce, what kind of bullshit did China just pull with that fucking balloon, man?
Oh shit!
What the fuck, man?
I believe China. I don't think they meant any harm by that.
You don't think so?
No, I'm totally fucking with
you. Man, you got to be kidding me, right? They did that shit on purpose, man. To let us know how easy it is to infiltrate our borders, man. Yeah, you see that?
I did, yeah.
The motherfucker came in from Alaska, cut across Canada, came through Montana, where all the motherfucking nuclear plants are at. It's a bunch of nuclear plants up in Montana. Went across Missouri, ended up going out through the Carolinas, and they blew that motherfucker to smithereens.
Yeah, if we would have had a certain orange man in office, I don't even think this would have been news.
Listen, man, you my partner for real. Listen, if Trump was in office, the shit wouldn't have happened. Man, Biden is I ain't gonna call him a sissy. He's soft, man. Yeah, ain't no fucking way in the world. It was so many rural areas that the balloon went across that he could have shot it down. Like dense areas, he could have shot that motherfucker down. He waited a long time to shoot that motherfucker down, man.
I feel like they just want to make American people normalize, Chinese presence in the country.
Hey, I'm gonna give you a conspiracy theory. They let some shit go in the air, man, with that balloon, man. Watch what I tell you. You remember how COVID-19 got pulled out of our ass? Remember that? Watch something gonna jump up. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. They did it was more than that balloon than spy equipment. And then when they shot it down, it was some type of mist came out of it. I mean, I guess it was from the missiles, but I don't know, man. I don't know. If we, hey, Bryce, we'll know if the Carolinas start being zombie-ized. The people in Carolina start turning to zombies and shit. Now they're walking of the living dead or some shit,
Well, hey, zombie lives matter too.
Right.
That's the. Oh, by the way, what's your hat say?
Oh, you like my hat? Oh, white lives matter. I bought it from Kanye.
Well, that motherfucker must be starting a fashion line because I also bought this shirt from Kanye.
Oh, okay. Man, you crazy, man. But yeah, man, Biden, he's soft, man. He's soft, man. Hey, man, that motherfucker is the damn, what is that shit he be doing? Executive order signing this motherfucker president ever. Every time you turn around, he's signing an executive order. But yet, gas is $100 a gallon. A pack of pork chops is $40. Man, I ain't gonna need to keep going, man.
I know.
Come on, man.
I feel like I gotta sell my ass just to get groceries nowadays.
Then check this out. What's up with what Ukraine got on us, man? This motherfucker that made it. Biden signed an executive order. If you from Ukraine, you can collect Social Security. You see that shit? They just sent them motherfucking billions of dollars. They sent them tanks. They trained their own soldiers out there in Arizona at Fort. Damn, what was the name of that fort? I forgot the name of that fort. They trained them for the missiles. They gave them some missiles. They gave them some tanks. They gave them billions of dollars. What the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Flint, Michigan, water still broke, man. Exactly. Come on, man.
Right.
Make that shit make sense, man.
Well, you didn't know Obama came to Flint like 5-6 years ago, took a little sip of water, said science. It should have been fixed by now. I mean, those are the magic words.
Man, hold on. Let me find you. Hold on. He a piece of shit. Look,
It really is.
listen. Hey Bryce. He a piece of shit. This motherfucker came. He went up to Northwestern High School. Came in the gymnasium. Shot a couple jumpers. Went up there and drank some bottled water that they gave him, put in the cup, and lied and said Flint water was fixed. I ain't gonna never forgive him for that, man.
You don't believe?
I don't give a fuck if he was the first black president. I don't give a fuck about all that, man. He lied to us, man. He didn't have to do it. He was on his way out the door. He did his 2 terms. And I can understand if he was trying to get reelected. Now I can understand that because that's what politicians do. They lie. But this motherfucker didn't. He did it to do it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, he actually did it twice. Do you remember?
No, I don't remember twice. I know he did it at Northwestern once.
Yeah, I know. I forget exactly the location, but I remember watching it in 2 different locations, and he was like, I'm not one for pulling stunts, but and then he barely wet his lips. I mean, let's just be honest here. I don't even think he fucking ingested that shit.
Man, he full of shit. Biden full of shit. Look, I'm gonna tell you something, Bryce. Black people should have knew the red flag on Biden when he said this. Trump when he had said no racist shit like this. Listen, he said, if you don't vote for me, you're not black. When he said that shit, that's supposed to be a red flag. And then on top of that, this motherfucker drafted the crime bill in 96, 94, 96. Then we let the lady Kamala Harris, his VP, she fucked up California with that 3 strike shit. We let these motherfuckers in office, man. You know what I'm saying? And listen, I'm gonna say this about Trump, right? They can talk all that bullshit about Trump they want to, but Trump did more. A lot of people gonna get mad what I'm gonna say, but I don't give a fuck. Trump did more for black people than Obama ever did.
I would have to agree. I mean, all Obama did really was just expand the welfare state, which, is basically the new plantation. And
you know what he did? Hey, Bryce, keep it real. You know what that motherfucker did? He made it legal for LGBTQ AD motherfuckers to get married. That's what the fuck he did. He made life easier for the ABCD EFG motherfuckers. That's what he did. You know what I'm saying?
The LGBTQ plus community.
Whatever they add a letter every year. Because I remember at first it was LGBT. Then I turned around, they pulled was it a Q or a G out their ass? LGBTQ. Some shit, man. I can't keep up with it, man.
Yeah. They're starting to add like shapes in there now too, like fucking squares.
So now we're not allowed to say the F word. We're not allowed to say the F word no more. We gotta say LGBTQ. Shit like that. We can't say the F word.
Well, we can in private.
Yeah. Me and you kicking it. Yeah, I can say it then, but we can't say it right now.
Yeah,
we be dead motherfucker wrong.
China will just shut our stream down.
Yeah. Shit, China already got the upper hand, god damn it. Shit. Man, but what else we got? Bryce? What else we got? Hey man, we the black and white Republicans. Let's get it.
Amen. Amen. The black and white show.
It's the black and white show.
But
what we got? Okay.
I wanted to mention that George Floyd picture that I sent you. I kind of wanted to describe, go into detail a little bit more about it. The couple of George Floyds. The
one with Siobhan on it. Hold up.
Oh yeah.
This right here.
Yeah, look at this. Okay, so what Chauvin's defense wanted to push like a little bit into the trial, they wanted to talk about how that exhaust there, you see that exhaust? It's blowing right in his fucking face. And on top of him being on drugs, on top of the knee being placed on him and the stressful breathing, I mean, don't you think the exhaust might have a little bit to do with it?
Man, hell no, man.
You don't?
I'll go with the hey Bryce, I'll go with the fentanyl before I say the exhaust.
Well, I know I'm saying all of it together because that's what they tried adding in there. And do you remember when Chauvin he made that statement about saying like due to legal matters right now I can't say a full statement, but there will be more information in the future that will bring peace of mind to the Floyd family. Like what else could he be really talking about? I think like when they do push for his appeal, they'll probably, you know, push that like the exhaust and everything, you know, all the factors, and that will probably cause a bigger fucking race war than 2020 in my opinion.
Hey, they definitely appealing it. They definitely gonna what they got 2 years, what they got probably another year now. They definitely gonna appeal it, and don't be surprised if it's overturned, man. Kanye dumbass, that's my man at 50 grand, but he be saying some dumb shit sometimes. Just like he said George Floyd didn't die from getting choked. He died from fentanyl. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of different conspiracy theories, and you know what I mean, different. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man.
The one thing I have to say about the choking thing, and I'm not saying the knee didn't have anything to do with it, but it's like, how can you choke somebody like on the back of their neck? Like that's, and I mean, I'm putting, you know, the fentanyl and all this into perspective, him breathing harder because
he wasn't, I mean, he wasn't the healthiest motherfucker, but come on, Bryce. I don't know, man. Let me put my knee on back of your neck and let's see. I don't know what to tell you.
Hey,
you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
An exhaust pipe too.
Right. I don't know, man. That's a sticky. That's the fuck. I don't know, man. That's a real sticky situation with that. But we will see in the near future. Hey, I want to say something right quick, Bryce. I was watching ABC online news on my smart TV, and they got pretty good news. I like them better than CNN now. CNN used to be my shit. I watched that now. Okay, so they had a special. It's called. You know I gotta pull the race card out of my ass for a minute. It's black and white. It's the black and white show. Hey, look, so
pull that race card. Let's do it.
Oh yeah, listen now. Okay, it was a special called What the Little Girl Saw. That was the name of it. What the Little Girl Saw. So it was a guy by the name of fuck was his name? Shit. God damn it, hold on. What the hell was his name, man? God damn it, Bryce, hold on a second.
Oh, you're good.
Dude. Anyway, let me tell you what's going on. So, his wife, an intruder came in the house and supposedly, well, not supposedly, killed it. They killed his wife. And I don't really need names. It killed his wife. And he had this black guy working for him. And he fired the black guy. They had a restoration company. And the black guy also lived in one of his rental houses. So he had the white guy the black guy by his nuts. Then he fired him. He fired him because some shit happened. So they trying to say the black guy killed my man's wife. But then the scenario was that he hired the black guy to kill his wife. Okay, so the black guy, man, I hate I lost the names. Oh, I got it right here in my face. The white guy name is Thomas Clayton, and the black guy name is Michael Beard. Okay, Michael Beard was the black guy. They found his DNA on the door. Okay, now if I come over your house all the time, Bryce, my DNA is gonna be in your house.
Okay,
you get what I'm saying? So, okay, now off the lady body, the DNA was of her husband, or it was either her husband or her son. I don't know how they determined that. It was either her son's DNA or her husband's. That's what they said now. And they said she had some blood under her nails, but it was inconclusive. They couldn't get no DNA off that. Now, dude claimed that Thomas Clay called him over. He said it wasn't strange for him to call him over in the middle of the night for a job because it was like 2, 3 in the morning. He said he used to call him all the time for jobs. So he walked in the house and the white lady was on the floor, blood everywhere. So it sounded like Thomas Clayton set him up That's what it sounds like. No. Watch this spin. No, watch this spin. Dude confessed. The black dude confessed to killing her, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he said he wanted to protect his family. It has to. They wrote the confession, and all he did was sign it. You get where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
So
fucky.
So, but my point is, they got both of them in custody. They got both of them got life, natural life. So, because I guess the scenario is that Thomas Clay did hire Michael Beard. That's their conclusive evidence or whatever. But Michael Beard dude saying he didn't do it. He said he was under duress when he signed the when they wrote the confession. He said he was under duress because he said he was trying to protect his family or some shit. But that's a sticky situation. But it's always the black guy did it. That's my point.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hold on. I left a good one out. I left some out. They questioned the little daughter. He had a little daughter. She's about 7 or 8 years old. Guess who she told the authorities?
Huh.
She told them the guy, whoever the guy. Now this the twister. Whoever the guy was, he had eyes like my daddy. Now you know damn well, Bryce, me and you ain't got eyes alike. I'm a black guy and you're a white guy. Just face it, man. I ain't trying to be prejudiced or on bullshit. Now, goddamn it, that she said, I guess he had a mask on. The little girl said he had eyes like my daddy.
Well, let's play. Let's play devil's advocate here. Maybe it was like Stacey Dash's relative. She has those green eyes.
Right. I mean, yeah, you're right. But I looked at the black guy. I should have put that picture up. I looked at the white guy, Thomas Clay, and I looked at the Michael Beard. Their eyes are nothing alike. Besides, he's an African American and my man Caucasian. There is no similarities in the eye area. You get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
I don't know, man, but that's why it's called What the Little Girl Saw. She said she seen her daddy's eye. Whoever it was had eyes like her daddy. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
I just want to toss that out. I was watching it this morning. I just want to throw that out there. Either hey Bryce, either the butler did it or the white guy. or the black guy did it.
Well, yeah, and I can see
it's always the butler. Hey, it's always the butler.
Yeah, fuck those butlers. I don't trust them. Never have. That's why I killed the butler from AskJeeves.com. That's why it's not a thing anymore.
Right.
But yeah, right. I mean, I could totally see it from his point of view that he was under duress, because you hear about it all the time with mothers and that have abused their kids, as the state puts it. Like sometimes if they're on drugs, they'll sign it just to think that they can get some help, but then they end up in prison. For years.
Listen, Bryce. I've been to prison before, and before you get out, you gotta sign this paper saying you won't possess a firearm. Uh-huh. I signed that under duress because I want to go home. Right. Shit, you get what I'm saying? Yeah, so I know the pressure of signing some shit that you don't want to sign.
Yeah, you were coerced into giving up your rights. I mean,
you gave up all your rights. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was just my white guy, black guy fact of the day.
The black and white show, folks.
The black and white show. There you go, man. Shit, what else we got? What else we got, Bryce? What we got?
Well, I guess to get back on the BLM subject, I think you showed me that I did send you that Samaria Rice post. That's the mother of Tamir Rice. She's one of the most outspoken people against BLM and all the scammers, like Sean King, Martin. Oh,
is right that there? It?
No, but that's Opal Tometi. That was one of the founders of BLM. And look at her. She's with a fucking dictator. I just don't see why people
see what I'm saying. Hey, people get mad at me when I get on their ass. They get mad at me. Is that them right there?
No, but this one I do want to talk about. Okay, so I found this. The picture of the textbook. It says Officer Geronimo Yanez, who is white. Like, look at that Ricky Ricardo motherfucker right there. Does that?
Man, that motherfucker. He a beaner, ain't he?
Yeah, I would say so. He looks more Carlos Mencia than
He don't look white. I tell you that.
I mean, he might have some in him, but that is a far stretch, and that's a college textbook telling people, a bunch of college kids, like, look, it's white versus black, and they're pushing this narrative, and it's gonna turn ugly. It's already getting ugly.
It's past ugly, man.
Yeah, it's fucking Lizzo levels.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What else we got? Hold on. I'm gonna find that Tamir Pro. Hold on. I gotta start labeling. Okay. Is this it?
Well,
what's that right here?
That's the one I told you about earlier. How the BLM co-founder and that's Samaria Rice right there. Yep.
Okay.
BLM Global Network. Why? Why didn't you do right by the families or the movement? Y'all some dirty bitches. Pitiful.
She saying it's the Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, and she deleted this post, unfortunately. I think she probably got a lot of hate for it, but I screenshot this before she deleted it. I follow her on Facebook. She's always going after them. I mean, at least the, global network, how people say they're different. But Patrisse Cullors came up with the phrase Black Lives Matter. That's like if we started supporting a Make America Great Again movement and we're like, oh, it has nothing to do with Trump. It's like, bullshit. He created that. You know what I mean?
Hey, I got a hat. People been getting mad at me. I got a hat. I'm the king of hats, man.
Oh yeah, I got a
hat. Look, I got a hat that says I took it from Trump, but I tweaked it. I said, "Make the hood great again." Trump said, "Make America great again." And it's red. I got a one in black too, but I got a red one just like Trumper, like the Trumper hat. And I put a post up. I said, "Who wore it better?" Me. I put Trump picture and my picture. And I said, who wore it better? They got mad at me, Bryce.
Oh damn! Yeah,
hey man, I openly let them know I'm a black Republican. My dad a black Republican. It took me a minute. I ain't gonna lie to you, Bryce. I voted for that shitty finger biting ass. He tricked me. I ain't gonna lie. But between 2020 and now, I see shit way different, bro. I'm all the way. First I was playing around with the Republican. I'm all the way full-fledged Republican, bro. The liberals, man, them motherfuckers. Malcolm X said it best. He said the liberals are the worstest thing in the Western Hemisphere. He said they like the fox in the woods. They walk up to you and smile, and you put your head on, they bite you. You know what I'm saying? He said at least with Trump, you already know Trump one way. He like the wolf. You know what I'm saying? He gonna tear your head off rip. You know what he wanted. You know his intentions. Mm-hmm. You don't know the liberals' intentions, man. I'm just trying to tell people, man. And then they blame the economy on Trump. If I pull up a post right now, Bryce, and say a pack of pork chops is $100, they're gonna say Trump did it.
You know what?
They're gonna say it's Trump fault.
Here's a twist.
They're gonna say it's Trump fault.
Here's a twist for you, John. Do you know who I blame this economy on?
Oh,
George Washington. Mm-hmm. If we're gonna go back that far to Trump, I mean, I say
George Washington.
George Washington. Yep.
Hey, Brian, give me some of that good smoke you've been smoking, man.
Well, I gotta go pick some up from my trap house.
Man.
But you know what, though? You were talking, you made a good point about, actually back in the day, a lot of black people were Republicans, but they made
hey, Bryce, it ain't no was. We started our Republicans. We started our Republicans.
And still are, if I may argue that.
The 60s, the civil rights movement moved everybody to Democrats.
And yeah, they try to claim that the parties switched when really they just the Democratic Party fractured because it was the South who were pushing the white supremacy shit, but the North were like, hey, we can enslave these ends with our welfare program. And the South, they didn't want it. They were like, no, we don't want to help them at all. So that's where the fracture happened. The Republicans never switched to Democrats. I mean, you can name some Democrats that switched to Republicans, but it doesn't go the other way. And that's not the definition of a switch to me.
But check this out, right? Then they got the nerve. They said the Democrats are for the people. Okay. Now, the goddamn Clintons, man. Them motherfuckers, horrible. You think of you think of Bill Clinton as cool Bill, got some head in office, smoked a little weed. You know what I mean? Closest thing we thought we was gonna get to a black man. You know what I'm saying? But them motherfuckers, they fucking over Haiti, man. They making so much money in Haiti. And what's in Haiti? What's in Haiti, Bryce? Black people.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Man, they say they make so much money in Haiti. The Clintons. You know what I mean? They're over there, running, you know what I'm saying? Draining Haiti dry, man.
Well, to bring it back,
I lost a lot of respect for the Clintons, man.
To bring it back to Brother Malcolm, though, what did he say? Something symbolic victories. That's basically what the Democrats push. It's like Black Lives Matter. They'll say it. They'll put it on the street in Flint, which I call Propaganda Boulevard. They put it on the streets. What justice costs $20 a can at Home Depot now. Like, that's how we fix things.
Wow. I don't know, man.
The Black and White Show, folks.
Yep, the Black and White Show. Hey, listen though, to this though, Bryce. Damn, I lost my damn. No, I lost my plan. Thought. So we was talking about they're not. I call them the last true blue regular Democrat. Jimmy Carter, man. I say these new Dems, they're not like Jimmy Carter, no. You know what I mean? They truly, like Jimmy Carter was truly for the people, man. I was young as fuck back then, but that is the history books that I read, even though he got fucked over and Reagan beat him in the election, but Jimmy Carter was a true Democrat. He was a peanut farmer from Georgia, right?
Right.
And these motherfuckers now, man, they wolves in sheep clothing. You know what I mean?
True.
They ain't for the people, man. You know what I'm saying? Say one thing about the right wingers, right? They gonna lay it all out for you. See, this is what I learned about the left wing. They gonna put shit out to oppress the hood, the black people, the minority, the blacks and browns. They gonna put shit out here to make us mad, keep us oppressed. Mm-hmm. The right gonna just put everything out there. They gonna put the good and the bad and let you decide. The Dems, them motherfuckers they gonna put the bad out and bring out the worst in you. Now you're not thinking rational. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's for real, man. That's what I done learned these last 2 years about them goddamn liberals, them damn Dems, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm proud to say I'm a black Republican, man. I'm a Republican, man. I ain't no black. I'm a Republican, man. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm also a black Republican. And I would also say, are the Democrats for the people or are they for the unions? And if that's the case, look at what the unions have been doing, like to Flint specifically. They
for the taxes, man. That's what the motherfuckers for.
Mm-hmm. They basically, demanded the factories out of Flint, asking for too much. And I'm not saying that, people shouldn't get their fair share, but I mean, there's a line that you just don't cross, and they just pushed and pushed and pushed.
Hey, Bryce, what you know about these motherfuckers since we talking about Flint? What you know about these motherfuckers right here?
Oh, dude. Okay. Chancellor Mays. He's my boy. I mean, I like
you see how I got him labeled, right? I got Eric Mays, I give him a pass. The one lady, I call her Karen. I think that's Roker Herker or some shit. Or one of them, one of them motherfuckers. And then I gave her a pass. This frick, and the other one is Frack right here. I gave Tanya a pass, and these three right there, they the Brady Bunch.
The Brady Bunch.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. That I call it the Flint Council Clown Show Circus, man.
I seen Wintus Hall. She called them the Flint City Clownsel. I like that one.
Yep.
But I can't help. I do like Eric Mays. I mean, I see a lot of white people get pissed off about him because, he pushes the race shit. But I mean, that doesn't really bother me. I mean, I don't know exactly what he does for his ward, but I'm willing to learn. But I've driven through his neighborhood before, and it is kind of sad to see 5 abandoned houses next door to his.
Man, they got the first ward. They got they got blocks. It's nothing but fields. Man, I rode down Austin Street one day,
Mhm.
and I seen a fucking a buzzard, a turkey buzzard. Them motherfuckers don't supposed to be around here.
Yeah.
It's so much vegetation. Hey, you get what I'm saying? It's so much vegetation on the north side that them motherfuckers come. You see deers and everything, man. You ain't see none of that shit. You see deer in the neighborhood, fucking vultures, wild turkeys, all type of shit, man.
I had no idea.
You know what I'm saying? You got a whole block on Piper Street. Ain't no fucking house. I think it's one house up. You know what I'm saying?
And that's kind of where I ask, is he, really for the people or for the maybe drug dealers and gangbangers who want to keep the property taxes low? But I mean, hey, I'm not hating on the guy. I like Chancellor Mays. He's my boy.
Yeah, that's my man. Mays all right, man. But even at times, I get all I hold all 9 of them accountable, Bryce. Even though we got, I think it's 5 or 6 that stay on bullshit, but it's 3 of them that don't stay on bullshit. But I hold all 9 of them accountable, man.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean? Cause they man, they never gets nothing done, man. All they do is crucify Eric Mays for 2 hours, take a break, come back, crucify Eric again, 3 hours, take a break, come back, crucify him again. Next thing you know, it's 3, 4 in the morning, man. And they ain't got nothing accomplished, man.
I saw a video of Mr. Mays earlier, with Kate Fields, was it? He was talking about how she's Ericist. She's Ericist or Maysist. And I have to agree, a lot of these council people, they are Ericist. But, it doesn't give them a right to, crucify the guy.
Yeah, man. Actually, I made that up, man. I ain't trying to get jiggy, but somebody said they called it the clown, so I made that up. They jacked my style, man. I've been look, this is like 6 months old. You see what I say, the clown show?
Yeah.
The Flint City Clown Show, but I get that type of shit all the time. People jack me on Bryce, but it's all good. I got unlimited content, man.
Hey,
this the black and white show, man.
Black and white show, folks.
Yes, sir. Man, yeah. What else we got going in Flint, man? We need to talk about, Bryce.
Oh, you know what? I kind of wanted to bring up the Mott Foundation for a little bit.
Hey, man, that's crazy about the Mott Foundation. I used to work for them.
Oh yeah.
And I was a caterer, and they used to hire me every summer, like. When they do their little events, I pull up with Big Brutus. I had a big old grill. And I pull up and we'll feed the kids hamburgers and hot dogs and shit like that. And they switched up though, man. And I quit fucking with them, man.
Sorry. Continue.
Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, I mean, Mr. Mott himself, he was a Republican, and nowadays, they're Democrats. So I mean, it's not a surprise that they switched up on you.
Oh, he switched up, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. I mean, if you want to finish your story first, I do got some shit on.
No, I'm really done. I shout out to Matt. They used to work for him. Matt used to hire me. But after Matt left, I don't know if they fired Matt or Matt moved on. But after it all went to hell, and I ain't want to fuck with him no more. But go ahead, tell your story about mine.
Well, yeah, okay. So let's back in the day, about how the high schools used to be civic or community civic centers. They used to, Mr.
Yeah, you talking about the God damn it! I used to go to the skill center.
I think it was something like that, like the magnet program or something.
All schools from Genesee County went to the skill center.
Well, Mr. Mott, he funded it himself, and according to this book here, Demolition Means Progress by Andrew Highsmith. He talks about how these community civic centers, they were funded by Mr. Mott until 1975 when Flint schools were forced to integrate, and then he just stopped funding them for some reason. I wonder why that is. But the Mott Foundation, they argued against this book, saying that they stopped funding them because of the 1969 Tax Act, which basically was against, big businessmen hiding their money in their charity. So they kind of work themselves into a corner because it's like, okay, was Mr. Mott a racist or was he just a tax cheat? You know what I mean?
Right. You're right about that one.
So I you take a look at today with the Mott Foundation, and they're trying to make these charter schools when Flint's in dire need of public schools. I don't know.
Hey Bryce, you don't want to get me started on that shit. So
I do.
Listen, right? So I called it Operation Fade Flint, Michigan out. Okay, they closed all the fucking high schools in Flint, but Southwestern. They closed a bunch of junior highs, middle schools, elementaries. Now all these charter schools popping up everywhere. And then it's all right. Then we got the suburb. I'm gonna tell it like it is, Bryce. This the black and white show. Then you got schools. So now you only got two choices. You got either you gonna send your kids to the suburban schools, or you gonna send them to charter schools. Mm-hmm. We all know Flint got a great tradition, sports tradition. We know this. Listen where I'm going with this. So now all our talent is shift to Davidson, Clio, like Carmen Ainsworth. When it was the original Carmen, they wasn't shit. Carmen Ainsworth, Hamity, Clio, Swartz Creek, so forth and so forth. Now, but man, you seen Grand Blanc campus? That motherfucker look like a college campus out there, man. All because of what? They get funding when you make it far in the playoffs and win championships. You get the state of Michigan give you money. Okay, now don't stay with me, Bryce. I ain't trying to get on no racist shit, but this is the black and white show. We all know that the hood got the most dominant athletes. The North, you know what I'm saying? And now we sending our kids, our athletic kids, to these schools. Davidson, Clio, Flushing. You get what I'm going?
Wow.
And they doing it on purpose, man. Mark my words, Bryce. It won't be Flint public schools won't exist in 5 years from now. They won't exist no more. They won't exist no more. They only got one fucking high school. Yeah, and that's Southwestern Academy. Think about it, Bryce. Think about it. They only got one fucking high school, man. That should be gone soon, man.
Well, at least we have Black Lives Matter Boulevard in Flint, though, right? I mean, there's got to be something.
Man, fuck Black Lives Matter, man. They full of shit. We just discussed that shit. Hey, Bryce, you making me mad. Man, fuck Black Lives Matter. That shit a gimmick, man. Them motherfuckers, they worth all that money, man. You got see, this is why I be mad. They was created, Black Lives Matter was created to help the minority, the blacks and the browns. Okay? Yeah, and then it was amongst all this excessive violence and police killing Afro-Americans and shit like that. So you got JoJo and Bobo, Mama and them living in the slums that they supposedly be helping while they living up in mansions and shit. You get what I'm saying? That's some bullshit.
Technically, they are helping Black lives. I mean, themselves.
Themselves. Right. Themselves. Yeah, technically. You know what I mean?
They're not lying. I mean, you can't,
Right. They full of shit, man. These motherfuckers right here full of shit. They definitely full of shit.
Look at them, dude. They look like schemers.
Yeah. And they living good, man.
Champagne socialists, that's what they call them.
Yeah, them motherfuckers eating caviar, crab, and drinking champagne every day. You know what I mean? While the people they supposed to be helping buying a pack of pork chops for $70 because of Biden bitch ass, and it's a fucking economy, man. Shit, man. But don't get me started, Bryce. You know what I mean? They gonna really be mad at me. They gonna be like, is this black guy really talking like this? Yeah, Hell yeah, I'm talking like this. I ain't got no middle problem.
We're gonna get some hate mail.
I know what the fuck I'm saying. I'm in sound mind. You know what I'm saying? The goddamn Democrats like the fox in the woods. Goddamn it! They walk up to you smiling. You stick your hand out and they bite your goddamn finger off. You know what I'm saying?
You're making the Democrats sound really cool, though.
Okay, you're okay.
As long as you don't
hey
vote
man,
for the orange
hey
guy.
man, it's the black and white show, man.
Black and white show. He's black,
Man.
I'm white.
That's right. If y'all didn't know the difference. So what else we got to cover, bro? Oh yeah, let's talk about we got like 14 minutes left. Let's talk about the Scorpion Squad down there in Memphis, man.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me pull these damn criminals up. Fucking criminals, man. Look at them, man.
Bunch of white supremacists, if you ask me.
Yeah, look at these motherfuckers, man. Pieces of shit.
Yeah.
And they some pieces of shit too. That must have been their friends. So the scenario is, because I was wondering this is my scenario, bro. My co-host on the Flat After Dark got mad. He got my nephew because I made this scenario. He thought I was telling the facts. The scenario is because the traffic stop was too personal, bro. Now you got 10 motherfucking police for what they say he did, reckless driving. Come on, man. So it was 10 motherfuckers for reckless driving. Bullshit. That's personal. He was, excuse my English, he was fucking one of them dudes, girl, a wife, or whatever you might have it. That shit was too personal, man.
That's what I
this idiot right here, he tased him, right? I thought I wasn't tripping because they was blaming it all on the black guys, right? That which they should, because they did some bullshit. They was blaming it all on the black guys. But I seen a white hand. I wasn't tripping. It was this motherfucker right here. He tased him, but see, at first they had they just suspended him with pay. I just heard recently they fired him though. He almost slid through the cracks. They was gonna tear Memphis up. You fire the 5 black police, which they should have, because they some fucking animals. They should have. It did, but you let the white guy go. The white police go. And I heard the motherfucker, he screamed out, "Stop his ass." That motherfucker right there, he said, "Stop his ass." I seen it. I heard him. That motherfucker, you know what I mean? And fuck that, man. Now this is what's gonna happen, Bryce. Let me say this, then I'm gonna let you get it in. This is what's gonna happen. You remember, us black people, we've been saying we want police to be held accountable for this excessive violence, right?
Right.
Now watch what they finna do. Watch the narrative. They finna slay these 5 black motherfuckers. They finna give y'all what y'all been wanting, which they should. They finna get these motherfuckers, Bryce, like 100 years, man. They ain't getting no 15, 20 years. Like Dan Shaban. They ain't, no. We gonna do what y'all been wanting. We gonna give y'all what y'all been wanting. We finna get these motherfuckers 80, 90, 100 years, like they drug lords. Go ahead, Bryce. What you got for me?
I did. I watched that video, and honestly, the Officer Haymaker, like that was some bullshit that he pulled, like that sucker punch that he gave young Tyree. Like,
yeah.
That alone, I think, is what probably caused like his head trauma. I mean, after that, it went all downhill. Like he couldn't stand up.
Did you see?
It's all a gang,
Man, did you see the picture of him in the hospital?
I did, yeah.
Man, that motherfucker had. You know what? It's like it's not a funny situation, but you know me. You remember did you ever watch Martin before?
I have, yeah.
Remember when what's his name from Detroit? God damn it, the boxer. Tommy Hearns. You remember he fought Tommy Hearns? Tommy Hearns hit Martin, and then they stole Martin the next day, and his head was that's how dog looked, man.
I've seen it.
That was fucked up, man. Hey, that was fucked up, Bryce.
It was.
That was fucked up, man.
And I think the thing that white people and black people can agree with this situation, the police are a gang, and when it comes down to it, like, they do see color sometimes, but they'll defend their own. And just like you said, it was personal.
Hey, Bryce, they say these motherfuckers was like, they was something different. They was horrible. They said these motherfuckers, if you listen to some of their slang and shit, they sound like real street niggas, man. And they say these motherfuckers was put on purpose in the black community. I'm gonna tell you who they like. You remember The Shield with Vic Mackey?
No.
You ain't never seen that before? Look it up when you get a chance. Google The Shield with Big Mac. They was the real life Big Mac, man. Them, so they was put in the hood to incentivize, control the crime and all that shit. Do whatever they got to do to control the crime. You know what I'm saying? And they say that lady, the chief of Memphis, she's a woman. I can't think of her name right now, but they say she the same lady that had they had the Red Dog Squad in Atlanta, and they discontinued them because they was doing the same shit that the Scorpion Squad, and she headed the Scorpion Squad. And you know what I'm saying? She did the same shit that she did in Atlanta. She brought to Memphis, man. I think she should be fired ASAP.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean,
you know what I'm saying? They say she handpicked these motherfuckers. She handpicked these niggas that did that, man. You know what I mean?
Yep. And it's unfortunate too, because and I think everybody can agree, like, Black people have been isolated into these ghettos, and when you have a bunch of desperate people, they'll do desperate things, and they kind of capitalize on that. That's like the ugliest side of capitalism that there is.
Exactly. It's like I always tell people all the time, Bryce. I'll be like, "What you want? You want the beautiful lies, or you want the ugly truth?" You know what I mean? And I'm serious, dude. Is that what you want? I'll give you what you want. You know what I'm saying? I tell you a beautiful lie versus the ugly truth.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
I'll always take the ugly truth.
Yeah, all the time. It's a no-brainer for me. Shit, man. I just think the whole I got my eyes on. I can't wait. I want to see what's going on. It's gonna be some more shit come out. I got my ears peeled on the streets of Memphis. I got connects down there, and I'm trying to see what they talking about. They said them boys was horrible though, man. They said they terrorized the streets of Memphis for years. The Scorpion Squad, man, and they some pieces of shit. That's a piece of shit. Look at these motherfuckers, Bryce. They look like thugs, don't they?
Yeah, thugs in blue.
Fucking thugs. That's what they is. The thugs in blue. That's what they is. The thugs in blue, man. What you got for me, Bryce, in closing, man? We got about 7 minutes. What you got in closing, man?
I just want to say I think this is going to be an excellent project that we're working on here. And people of Flint, you just got to take a look at your surroundings. You got to think outside the box. Don't necessarily fall for their symbolic victories, as Malcolm put it. And yeah, just think for yourself.
Yeah, I'm with Bryce on that. We got to come on, Flint. We got to think outside the box, man. Flint, Michigan, Black people all over, man. We got to think outside the box, man,
and white people too.
White, everybody, man. You see what my hat? Say? Shit, I ain't. You know what I mean? I ain't got a prejudice body in my. See, this is what people get it twisted at, Bryce. I'm pro-Black. Ain't that wrong? Just like you could be pro-white. Ain't that wrong with being pro? But if you prejudice, you prejudice. If you're a racist, you're a racist. I'm not no racist. I got like you, I consider you my friend. I got a bunch of white friends, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just pro-Black, man. I hate when they pull the race card out against Afro-Americans, and I'm gonna speak up. I ain't gonna bite my tongue. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I am, man. You know what I mean? I'm tell you the truth. When I went to the prison, more white guys helped me out than white guys. More white guys helped me out than Black guys. You know what I'm saying? When I got to the compound, they told me to white guys would come up to me and tell me what I need to do and this and that. The niggas just stare at me and let me just be dumb. I ain't gonna even lie to you. So I don't have a prejudice bone in my body, brother. But I am pro-Black, though. Well, and I am a Black Republican. What you got, Bryce?
I don't have a prejudice bone in my body either. Maybe except my pinky. That motherfucker is kind of racist, but I keep it to the side.
Hey, man, me and Bryce got this project. It's called the Black and White Show. Y'all see this? We known as the Black and White Republicans. We just gonna bring content from the Black and white perspectives in politics, national news, local news, whatever we need to do. We'll see y'all once a week. You know what I mean? See, man, I think we're a good combo, Bryce.
Oh,
This is the pilot episode. I think we gonna see what kind of reviews we get. You know what I'm saying? Once we release it, I think we should get.
And people don't fucking, attack me too hard, okay? I'm a sensitive.
No. Y'all don't fuck with my white partner, goddamn it. I'm gonna get y'all put y'all ass on the snow show. They don't want to go on the snow show, Bryce. Hey, Bryce, they don't want to fuck with the snow show.
Hell no.
Do it again, Bryce. Do it again.
You want one of these? You want one of these? I swear to God.
Man, hey, but hey, man, I enjoyed this, man. This was great, man. Give me all your handles. Give me your social media handles, Bryce, so they know how to get in contact with you.
I would rather not.
Okay, cool. Well, he don't want to fuck with y'all. I'm gonna give y'all my social media.
Yeah, fuck y'all.
John Snow, John O Snow 2. Flint After Dark on all platforms. And the Black and White Show. Oh yeah, we got a page. It's the Black and y'all go follow it. It's the Black and White Show Facebook page. What else?
If you don't follow it, you're fucking racist.
There you go. That's our slogan. If you don't follow Black and White, you're fucking racist. God damn it. And shout out to all the people on Twitch. We on Twitch. We on Twitter. We on Instagram. We on Facebook. What else I forget? Shit. We everywhere, man. Look us up. We on Spotify, iHeartRadio, everything, man. Hey, man, this is the Black and White Show, man. This y'all boy John Snow. That's my partner. What's your name, man?
My name is Bryce. I'm the white guy.
That's my partner, Bryce. And shit, we out of here, man. See y'all next week.
Peace.
Peace.